Hey, yo, check this out.
And I'm a hopeful romantic, but I can't control. At the end of the day, I try to force something that wasn't mine. That wasn't my person, and that's okay. He's sitting over there motherfucking... Shut the fuck up!
Oh, shit.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up when I'm talking.
That's peripheral.
Shut up. Seriously, shut the fuck up when I'm talking.
This shit, I ain't got
Shut up, bitch. Wow, real bitches talking.
All right, so let's reset. Get back to what we were talking about.
What are we talking about?
We're
Peace, love, health, and wealth.
A grade 2 tear, Charles, PJ, and everything that occurred, and you know that you do wish well for him of what everything that went.
I always do, cause you know what? I had a baby for him.
Oh, that was the point.
ripped open.
That was the
Second
point.
degree tear.
Second degree tear.
Have you ever been sewed up?
Never. Tore her motherfucking ass up. Talking about a real bitch. Tore her motherfucking ass up.
Listen, I would never try to disrespect any of Charleston's people. Yes.
He's the heavyweight champion.
Listen, you bad in my shit. I'm not mad.
He didn't come at you. My nephew was laughing. You threw the bottle of water at him. The bottle of water was open. I'm going to answer, though.
Shut up.
You threw the bottle of water. The bottle of water was open. It did hit him. I understand why he's upset. At the end of the day, I think it's all good. We're okay. But we're okay. Let's move forward.
Be quiet for a second.
Welcome to the Villains Room podcast. I'm your host, Mills, and today we will discuss Degenerate number 1, Brittany Renner. The audio clips that you've just heard was Brittany Renner pretty much just going crazy in one of these new podcasts, and she has gone viral for her, let's say, behavior. Brittany Renner is, of course, suffering through her poor life decisions. Now, I've went through some of the comments I've seen of these clips of Brittany Renner going around, and it seems like the women are trying to give Brittany Renner an excuse for her behavior. Now, I totally understand she might be going through things. She just has a kid, but ultimately, you need to take care of yourself, and you do not need to be doing any type of podcast. You don't need to do any type of thing that puts you in the limelight, because, to be real, you're unhealthy. Unfortunately, I feel like this behavior overall has become widely accepted, and I mainly blame the men for this. The reason why I'm going to blame the men for this is because they're not checking these women who are behaving like this and not bringing accountability for this behavior. They just take it. Now, I understand that there are repercussions sometimes for just taking, abuse, right? Like if you were to, let's say, push a woman down, if you were to say, talk back to her, yada yada, it always backfires, right? Of course it does. Self-defense, non-self-defense, it's a lose-lose situation. But this is the state in which our society is in currently. It's just, it's maddening. Like, this behavior needs to be stopped. It needs to be stopped. And this is what I mean about, women abusing their level of privilege, right? Because you could act a certain way, say something, and men wouldn't be able to say anything back because there's always some type of backlash to it. And there's usually a public backlash to it, and it's usually women coming in defense of women for bad behaviors. I know there are still women out there who, of course, do not subscribe to what Brittany Renner was doing. I totally know there is a group of women who definitely do not accept this. But the problem I'm trying to point out to you guys is that the women who are basically giving excuse for Brittany Renner to act this way are comments that's usually up on the top. It's usually the videos that are on the top. This is what's being fed to the public, and it's kind of changing our minds again, changing our minds to accept this level of behavior. We can't do that. This is some level of degeneracy that we need to put a stop to. We cannot accept this. What are we doing? What are we doing? In the previous episode, I have mentioned accountability and, of course, looking for behaviors from women, such as this, right? So my thing is that Brittany Renner's case is that she ended up giving birth to a child, right, from a, I believe, NBA player. Now, for my men, this is the shit I'm talking about. Why would you put your seed in an unstable woman, and you know it's unstable, and you know this from social media, probably from friends, family, you know this information, but you still want to seed up a woman who is unstable? Not only that she's going to cause you pain, I guarantee she's going to cause that child pain as well, especially if that behavior, that mental issue that she's having is not being checked. Now, what I mean by not being checked is mean some professional provider not looking to basically address this type of behavior. What I mean by medical provider, like psychologist, therapist, whatever, whoever's in the realm of looking at human behaviors and trying to correct them. Now, it is very sickening because I do fear for that child that Brittany Renner just had. And again, if her mental is not checked, that baby is going to grow up to resent her mother, his or her mother. Now, this is a perfect example, again, of what my previous episode mentioned, which is episode 2, the red pill spaces don't work. I've mentioned this. I've told you guys this is unacceptable, and we allowed that because men are no longer putting their feet down on issues like this. And I'm gonna hold women to the same level as well, because y'all are enabling this behavior. Some of y'all are enabling this behavior. Y'all are. If you're going into the comment section and you're saying, "Oh, Brittany Renner, this is probably from her having a baby and going through trauma," you don't realize that Brittany Renner has always been like this. She's always acted like this. Why are you giving her excuses? Why? Stop it. Stop it. Get help. I swear, some of y'all women need to have a license before you even have a baby. Seriously. Like y'all, some of y'all women are just not ready or in the state to have any goddamn kids. Honestly. Like, that's crazy. That is insane. And some of y'all, man, I want to be real with y'all. Some of y'all just need to start fucking thinking, because there's not enough of y'all thinking out there. Y'all are just going out there spreading your seed in whatever you want to spread your seed in without thinking about the repercussions. Because at the end of the day, if you end up having a baby with a woman that you never wanted, and you know that woman wasn't shit from the get-go, and you still did that shit, you are some lame ass. So today I did a little something different for you all, just for a little experiment. I'm starting to do these short form episodes just to basically describe some degenerate behaviors that some humans are representing out there. And and I think this would be more digestible for certain people. If you guys enjoy this, please let me know. Also, follow, subscribe, wherever you are, wherever you at, wherever you're listening this to. All right, take care and peace out, y'all.